Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Tadej corner. Has a little wave, and he's not gone agricultural this time. He's not picked up any vegetation in his helmet. Good stuff. We can breathe easy.
Oh. That was hilarious. You saw the double check before he got there.
Because I thought, that's his corner.
Yeah.
There we go.
Tadej Pogacar is going to bring this home. 95 seconds is his advantage, and he can just pick all the lines through. He can keep the bike more upright than anybody else who's contending. And so the penultimate Strade Bianche, the longest of what remains. There's a more technical, of course, still to come. This is his Pizzuto.
Yep.
He has the Tolfe still remaining, which is a 4-star section because of its gnarliness. It can bite. But right now he's taking a big chunk out of this one.
Yeah, this is a long one. This is where he might just give it a little bit of a push, just to squeeze and just carve a little bit more of a gap. Again, just bobbing, that familiar style of his, just opting for the left-hand side of the road, avoiding that little crown where there's more and more gravel. And there's where he's got to go. It's a long old climb, isn't it? 2.1 kilometres long. But those little...
Let's see. At the moment, there is, 55 seconds between the chasing group and indeed Group 3, as we have it at the moment. Matt going to turn a big pan into a selfie in a few moments' time. That's the way it works. Appearing on social media any moment now. 18.5 kilometres from home. What an arena we have waiting to welcome Tadej Pogacar. You quite rightly point out all the Slovenian flags. I've got to tell you, many people in Slovenia listen in to English commentary because they love hearing their heroes fated in English. It gives them an international frame to their amazing athletes, of which there have been a string, but greatest of all is Tadej Pogacar.
Indeed, for a very small nation, they have produced absolute megastars of cycling, haven't they? And here is their greatest, possibly the greatest. And there's my favourite sign of the day, Forza Tadeo. It just flows so nicely, doesn't it? Seems like it was made to be slightly Italian. Here we go. When are we going to see the next move? Sexas at the back, trying to get through the centre. Looks like Jan Christian just trying to block him a little bit here.
Yeah, look at Pidcock trying to find at least some vision out there, and suddenly the pace changes and Jan Christian wants to put some hurt on here. This is for Del Toro. He's already water carried, been back to the car, called for drinks, handed them out. They've managed to get themselves the sustenance they need to finish the day, but let's see how they do it. Just bouncing there, Tom Pidcock, number 131 in the dark blue with UBS written upon his shoulders. Sexas is also very much in there. Likewise, Romain Gregoire, who's been riding brilliantly today, almost unmentioned within this group, but don't be surprised if he gets himself a good finish.
Sexas is off.
Look, it's starting to just pedal a few squares at the back here. Is it just because he was out of position? But as you say, Sexas has gone for this.
Yeah, remember, this is a climb that you really need to pace yourself on. Sexas is just seated, just gradually accelerated. Isaac Del Toro fighting to stay in the slipstream of the lead. We're taking a few seconds off the lead of Tadej Pogacar, but we saw this last time up. Sexas just towards the top on that steepest part of the climb, looks around, surveys the damage. He's got one man with him for company. This time he won't wait up.
No, he won't, and Del Toro is going to be there.
He won't work.
He's not going to work. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter how he's going to lean upon him. Yeah, exactly, because Del Toro wants second place, for goodness sake, and he can carry on surfing like this all day long.
Exactly, and also the optics don't look good at all. I mean, that there's at one point he might gently roll through when there's no threat at all. But the thing is, Sexas is such a talented rider, and we still don't know that much about him. You know, everything is still... We've only got a few races. We know he's going to be an absolute phenomenon. He is already, but he's also very, very dangerous indeed. All it takes is for Tadej Pogacar to have a bit of an issue. The last thing you want to do is for Del Toro to assist in the pacemaking. So Del Toro's got to be super conservative here and sit in the slipstream and maybe roll through when the win is basically secured. They cannot take any chances. He is so, so dangerous.
Pidcock it is that's fighting to close this gap. Matthew Jorgensen is going along for the ride. Goodness me, they're all racked up here. Romain Gregoire is starting to look better and better, but right now it is Tom Pidcock that is trying to close this gap. He wants another podium. He's got his own record over the last 5 years to indeed be added to.
What we've seen over the last couple of years is the way that Tom Pidcock he won't, when he needs to, he won't put himself into the red. He clearly was put in the red early, paced himself, and then on the shallower sections of the climb has lent on it, like low cadence, high torque, and now he's at the front of this group, actually trying to shut this gap down. That's perfect pacing. A few years back, we might have seen Tom react a little bit more instinctively. He's riding so smart. It always looks a bit worrying when a rider gets dropped, but a little bit like Joao Almeida, just paces the climb and rides it slightly differently. So really smart riding there by Tom Pidcock.
Here is your chasing group: Christian Gregoire, Pidcock, Vermeersch, Jorgensen. This is proper quality. As if Del Toro and Sexas is not. They have indeed still. It is only modest, just 10 seconds, as you can see. An awful lot of dust to that bike just in front of them, was bringing us the most atmospheric of pictures.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Almost at a different atmosphere, a stratospheric at altitude is Tadej Pogačar. He's floated away, hasn't he?
He certainly has. Catapulted away, and is now floating now. You know,
exactly.
Poetry in motion.
He's just held this gap. He's not stressed himself at all. He did the hard work with 50 odd kilometres to go. That was part of the vanguard. Then went with he had 40. Well, goodness me. I mean, where do the numbers stack up for this man apart from being impressive? And he's in a holding pattern.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do too much.
Yeah.
I mean, even the best riders in the world can get carried away by the moment and get the fungale, and just blow, but he's riding within himself. Just in case there's something special comes from behind, he can just lift it a little bit more in the last 10 Ks of this race. But Del Toro is doing the right thing. He might just roll through really gently, but he's not going to really push on Paul Sexas. And this is a mark of respect as well. Yeah. Like, if Del Toro was sure that he'd beat him, he might actually ride with him to secure second place. Yeah. But I also think Del Toro's more than happy to stay with that group, because I think he knows that on the Via Catarina, he's got the beating of pretty much everybody. Yeah. Maybe safe for that rider. So Del Toro just riding smart, and he's got his man up the road. The victory is all but confirmed, barring incident now. But Sexas is still that unknown quantity, and that's a mark of respect. So Sexas won't get annoyed by that. If Del Toro's riding like that, it's just, mate, it's because I think you're very dangerous, and it's because I think you're very good. So Sexas has just got to ride his own race now and to secure that podium spot.
We're coming into, after that magnificent sweeping camera shot that we've just enjoyed, beautiful work by the Helicam, I've got to say. It's the golden hour. It's now the warmth to be generated, to fizz off the screen. And right now, the man of the moment is on your screen, as you see. Look at him. He is just poetry in motion at the moment. He does this day. He owns
There's
it.
the tuft. For all you Tadej Tuft fans.
Delta fin.
There it is. I don't know how inefficient it is, but it's the trademark of this man.
Well, there it is. Long shadows cast in this. It's a beautiful era if you happen to be Tadej Pogačar, and a hellish one if you happen to be an opponent who's aggrieved by this man's just dominance, of which we have seen plenty of today. Cometh the man, cometh the moment. It looks like that gentleman, he was thinking about tapping him on the head, and in the end he just tapped.
And thought better of it, indeed.
The aura.
Oh, it's incredible there. And there's where we're heading. That's where we are. That's where we are calling this race from, right in the centre.
Suggestion of rain in the area, but don't think it's going to bedevil us. If you look beyond Siena, you can see it just in the hills there, but I think we're going to escape it, even if indeed we've got a light dusting or even a downpour. I don't think it'll dampen this man's drive for the line.
No, I think we should be okay. 65% humidity. I thought it was about that. And there we go, 3 Ks now. A very gentle breeze today, hardly affected the race at all. Paul Sexas from this group, but it's his fellow Frenchman, Romain Gregoire, who's leading the chase behind.
Second separating those two groups. But 1:15 is the clearance that Tadej Pogačar has as